Hi there team, I'm just making the world's quickest little how to use Wevideo video. I hope this is going to be 5 minutes of your time well spent. So you're going to need to log in with Google, which is your school account. Choose your school account, which for me is this one. I found the quickest way to manage this is just to go, I'll just close that, sorry, is just to go straight to projects and click on this little square down here because we just want to do some editing. We just want to edit our video. So I'm just showing you how to do that. Click on create new project. Give it a title. Let's call it test 5 because I've got so many. Personal, just select personal. You don't necessarily want to share or anything. Just choose personal. I think that's the simplest way to go. Click on next. Add media. That's giving you a chance to add media that you've already uploaded to a certain project. But I want to show you how to upload, so we'll just skip that. Now we just want to create our video. So we want to do some editing. So choose the blank edit. I think that's probably simplest. Okay, and here's your workspace. It's very big, isn't it? Can I make it smaller? That's probably, maybe it's too big. I think I might go to 100%. Okay, we'll just go to 100% there. So basically, these are backgrounds you can have. Please ignore those. I think they're a bit unnecessarily complex. Let's go to the stuff you can put in here. So what you really need here is to be able to put your video in, to edit it, don't you? So you've got to go and find your video to put it in here. So that's what this green cloud is, import media. So you click on that and you can get it from all sides. You can get it from your Google Drive, you can get it from Facebook. I don't know what you've got on Facebook. Google Drive is what you might want to use. But often people just have it on their desktop. So let's pretend it's on our desktop. So I'm going to browse to select. And you just go and choose the video that you want on there. So I'm going to use the one that I made the other day of me out the front at school, just talking quickly and quietly on my camera, just because it's 20 seconds long and it's easy to put up there. So you select that, you click on open, and that should now be starting to upload. You can actually see there's one that I uploaded there previously. Something to remember is that Wevideo is an online program, so there will be some lag, but it is very inexpensive. It's not on your laptop. You're accessing a website, and so you're uploading all your data to and from a website. That means it's best to do at school because school will have a more powerful Wi-Fi. You can see here that it's 50% done, this upload here. It's moving through there. It's 50% completed. So I'm just going to work with the one I uploaded previously, if that's okay, because we don't want to be waiting for that to finish. It's like those cooking shows where someone says, and here's one I made earlier. So I'm just going to pull this one down and pop it in video 2, this is our workspace area here. This is our workspace area, and this is where we'll do all our editing. And if I click on this, it should play, or it might be thinking. We'll bravely click in to see what it does. Well, there's no volume here. That's interesting. Well, let's use one that I uploaded previously. Let's use one of Mrs. Hall's. I hope she's happy with that. I might lose the video of me. It's been a bit naughty. I might just use the other videos that I've got here. But I did show you how to upload videos. So any videos that you upload, you just do through there, and they should appear in this space here. So I might just use the one that Mrs. Hall made, and maybe I'll also put in the one that like this one is Mr. Ellerman. We'll pop Mr. Ellerman in as well. Okay, so I'm just showing you how you would roughly edit these. Let's say, for example, we knew we wanted to finish Mr. Ellerman off about there. Let's say we wanted to finish him off there. Well, what you would do is you would then click here to activate the blue. It's got to be orange. You move it on the spot that you want. I'm very sorry, it's been a bit naughty. Move that along there. See, this box is now orange. Then you could click on cut, and that means you've just cut the little movie in half. And then you can just click on that and click on the bin icon, which means delete, which is useful, isn't it? Now you can move that around, and you can have a little space there if you want to put in another movie, so you play that like this. And now there's that big gap. Maybe you'd want to put in, now I'll show you something that's pretty cool. Maybe you'd want to put in, it might actually be more helpful actually. Let's move these down to video 1. You can see you can move these down in their layers. So anything that's on top will be the top one, and that's going to be the dominant one. And so that's important when you want to like add in titling, which I'll show you to do briefly because that's worth doing. So click on text for titling, and you've got some options there, don't you? So this is one of my favourites. So I'll pull this down here. Maybe I'll just pop that there. And you can see when it plays, it's actually going to be on top of Sharon's video. But we don't want it to say 1, 2, 3. We want it to say more than that. So we'll click on it. And you can just write down here what you want. Here is my title. You can change colours. You click Done Editing. And you can see that should appear now when we play through our video. And you can see there's a problem there. Sharon's voice takes too long to start, so why don't we cut that off? Let's move that. Let's move this down here because this is what we'll cut with. We want to cut probably about, I haven't shown you audio. I must show you audio. Audio is so helpful. I can't believe I didn't show you. Don't be fooled. I'm not talking about this audio. This is music. But if I click here and I choose the biggest track height down there, I'm then going to pull up the audio in the tracks. And there it is. And you can see here, watch this. There's no sound until here, which is really useful. Watch this. Okay, so I know I'm going to cut all of that. That's all going to go. I'm going to cut just before the audio because no one needs that. So I've got to make sure that box is highlighted, don't I? Then I click on cut. Boom. Now that's gone. That's lost. I can move that forward to the beginning of the movie. I can move that forward to the beginning so it's joined up nicely. Then I pop that there and great. Perhaps you want to have a snazzy crossfade here. Then you click on this box up here, the transition box. And you've got all your fading options or whatnot. So I often use crossfade, so you put that there, and then you'll see that this is what this looks like. You'll just see how I just pulled that down. It was so easy. I just put it down in that space, didn't I? So it looks a bit like this. That was nice, wasn't it? What a lovely little crossfade we saw there. And perhaps you want to tune, well then you'd go over here to the audio area and you would choose some music and maybe pull it down here. See that? I put it in the audio. You want to click to fit, you see, so you can change the size of the audio. So I'm going to, it's been a bit naughty, isn't it? There you go, you can drag it along. It's too big, I want it to go to about there. It's going to be too loud, so I'll move the volume down, start off at 56, drop to an eventual 88, 0, and I want to start off loud at 56, but then I want to drop even more here to 13. Okay, and I think we're back, and I think the last thing I was doing was showing you how you change the volume levels on that, if you wanted to know that. And so then you can just play that from the beginning and see what that sounds like. Okay, so I'm going to assume that's enough. We've had a bit of tinkering there. Oh, if you're using the light board, you're going to need to know how to flip it. So I will show you that. So that means you would then just select the video that you want to. I want to double click on it, and it actually brings up. It brings up a lot of options about the video itself. You can rotate it if you like. You can flip it, which you'll need to do if you're using the light board to film. You can see there now what Daniel's got makes sense. You can make it bigger or smaller. I've actually never done that. You can make it bigger or smaller there, see? There's some other options here. I often play around with the contrast and the like. You can make it brighter. You can increase the contrast. You can increase the brightness or make it very bright. There's plenty of things to play with there. You can just click on that to get back to normal. Okay, let's assume that's done. And now you want to finish it. You're ready. You want to upload it. You're done. You're finished. Well, you click on finish. You put a title for your video. I'm going to call mine Demo Vid. I always choose a high quality, 720, and they're automatically saved to your Wevideo account. You can select YouTube as well, which is going to link it straight to your school account, because remember you've used your school account to link to Wevideo, so that would go straight to your school account. So you can do that as an option. I'll choose that, but you can also get a copy to download it. Doesn't give me normally there's a much better thumbnail there, but I don't know why a thumbnail hasn't appeared. Normally there's a picture of someone's happy face there, so you usually get to choose what little image you want your video to have. So that's not happening today. I don't know why. So click on finish. Oh, good, I've got a thumbnail after all. So that's now been queued. So it's been processed. So you've got to wait for that to happen. So insert waiting music, elevator music here. Wevideo is processing it, it is thinking about it, it is getting it finished. Remember, it's all online, so it's much slower. Okay, and now it's finished. And this is my favourite bit, where you get to download the video. So you just click on the download, because that then lets me upload it to any YouTube account I would like to, including, of course, my school one, and it means that I can then have the video and do what I want with the video. So thanks for watching. I hope that's been helpful. Cheers.